recap last time. I know not a whole lot happened between last time, last time and the time before.
It was post Dragon Death,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
pre-Crystal Dragon life.
we killed the dragon and we tried to cut off some bits of the dragon, but it got crystallized too fast.
We got its head at least.
Yeah, we got its head at least.
Mm-hmm.
Rotes then tried to talk to the dying, crystallizing snake again and got traumatized more.
It wasn't dying.
It was dying.
It was turning.
It was dying.
Isn't that dying in a sense?
It was pleading for us to kill it quickly.
Yeah.
Actually, this one, I don't know if this one actually pled for y'all to kill it.
I didn't plead for it. To kill
Yeah,
it.
it told us to end it.
No, Kira told us that the only way to send it back is to end it. And then it went crazy.
But
Remember, yeah, Rook has to speak with animals and start talking to the snake,
yep.
and the snake started getting crazy.
Found out that the dragon ended up eating the moth, and that's how it was being crystallized. A bunch of crystal shards in the cave came to life when the moth fully took over the dragon's body. We failed our first banish attempt and re-banished it. Went into hyper protect the cleric mode. And we didn't kill any of the golems. We just fended them off for a minute.
A minute, yeah.
A minute in game.
A very rushed minute.
A minute in game that was really 3.5, nearly 4 hours.
Yeah.
Completed the banishing ritual, causing the rest of the golems to break apart. And we looked over the dragon horde, found some items, found some bodies. I can't remember if we confirmed when we killed the dragon or this last session that the mayor was indeed in here. And
I think you confirmed it after you killed the dragon.
Yeah, I can't remember which session it was. And that's really all that happened. I can't think of anything else that happened. Yuri nearly died again.
I didn't nearly die again.
Bro, you got knocked to 2 health.
Yeah, but...
Like 3 times.
No,
That's a lot.
But I can't think of anything else that happened.
Y'all remember what y'all got last time? What items?
Yeah, I got notes. We got Kyoga Thumb's Ointment, a potion of greater healing, a potion of growth, a glowing aura star metal, the Ring of Roses, a small potted plant that is magical, 14 platinum per person, and 714 gold per person.
All right.
The small potted plants item is in the journal.
Ah, yes.
As the dryad leaf.
Yeah, the dryad. I'm glad I put... All right. So, the dragon has disappeared. The golems have crumbled to crystal dust. As you look around, any remnants of crystal in the room is slowly just kind of... It's dusting away, basically, very slowly.
Is whatever it was covering remaining, or is it disappearing with the crystal?
Whatever it was covering would have been remaining, and we'll just say that was included on all that stuff.
I'd assume there's like rock fixtures that were encased in crystal.
Yeah, there were a couple probably. Outside the cave, you kind of hear a little scruffling around as two dwarves kind of peek around the corner now that there is silence and come rushing in. Like, did you do it? Where's the body?
No, my dear friends. We did it. Y'all were crucial to the team.
Oh, what was it? Tonk and Tor.
Yeah.
Tonk looks at Tor and kind of like slaps him in the chest and just kind of smiling like, "See, I told you we were good help."
Mm-hmm.
Tor kind of looks at him just like, "Tonk, we didn't do anything."
But your presence inspired us to strive further.
See that, Tor? We're an inspiration.
And we kind of have bad news.
They look at you.
I'm gonna go and just pick up a dwarf corpse. I think this is your mare.
They look at him and go, "What's Delg doing up here? We just saw him down there."
Yeah, that was that thing, and I pointed at the dragon's head.
They kind of take 2 steps back away from the head. Go. Wait, so what do you mean that was him?
Dragons are known to be shapeshifters.
Tonk looks at Tor, is like, "I told you." He's like, "No, you didn't." Like, well, I guess that would explain a lot of the weird behavior recently. He had that strange chest injury that none of us knew how he got.
What?
But whenever y'all originally came and saw Delg, he was not wearing a shirt, but he was bandaged heavily on his torso.
For the crystal. Okay.
I remember him bandaged.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, y'all are gonna need a new leader.
Like, well, yeah, we'll have to have an election.
A moot.
I think you two should put your names in the running.
Tor looks at Tonk. You think we can do it? Tonk's like, probably. Delg can do it.
Y'all were the only two that had balls to come fight the dragon.
There might be another path for you, my friends. How would you like to be heroes?
They kind of look at one another. Tonk looks forward and goes, "I appreciate the offer, but this has been plenty of heroics for us, I think. We're minors, man."
Y'all look kind of older than me.
I didn't know y'all were kids.
Does mean you're the same mind wing.
They both bust out laughing. Like, our profession, obviously, but we do appreciate the offer.
Okay, because I was like, I think our higher marshal is a minor still.
You're who?
High Marshal Karina.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're actually right.
Technically, yeah, she's 16.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you a minor?
No, I'm old man.
I thought you were younger than me.
I slowly age myself up a little bit more.
Yeah, who am I to judge? So, Yeah, if y'all want to take y'all's leader's body, we gotta carry a dragon's head. Or we could just bury him up here. But I kind of figured y'all might want the body.
They go. We should probably have our dwarven ritual burial for him.
If I was level 10, I would have ceremony.
Tonk picks up from the shoulders and Tor picks up from the legs, and they start carrying him over towards the cave where y'all walked out.
Be very careful. He's very decomposed because of the acid.
They kind of turn around. He's very what? His arm just falls off. Oh,
He's very that.
yeah, that makes sense.
We could probably wrap him up, right? Like this is cloth. Look, that guy.
Would one of y'all grab that? As they kind of keep walking. They point to the arm on the ground.
Not me.
It's like a drop sock out of the laundry.
You know, I kind of picked him up earlier. I'll leave that to one of you. I'm gonna drag the dragon's head. I'm just gonna start wrapping rope around the horns.
All right. It is indeed pretty good sized dragon's head, and this is one of. Oh, y'all cut the head off. Okay, never mind. You're good.
And we cut it like halfway neck off.
Yeah, I was trying to think of if it was crystallized or not, but the
No.
crystallization didn't reach that.
I want to walk over to Alexandra.
Man, sure would be cool if somebody had a shield they could shove a dragon head into.
No, this is
Would
my
that
dragon
even
head.
fit?
Yeah, will it fit?
No,
Actually, I don't think. I think it's your shield specifies large or smaller or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I tried to. I think we tried to do Hydra head. It was too big.
I'm gonna walk over to Alexandra, do a flourish with my hands, and make a rose appear.
Shoot him with a guiding bolt.
And the picture of the day.
No thanks, buddy.
I don't.
I'm gonna walk past them and go pick up the arm.
I was just being nice.
Wherever the arm is.
It's close to the entrance of the cave, basically.
Alright. I'll walk over there and pick up the arm.
Do I need help carrying this head?
Probably. I'd say between you and Big Fuck, you can probably get it, though.
Okay. I kind of just was picturing a head, and then I remember it's like, oh no, I cut like half of its neck off, too.
Y'all can trim some of the neck if you want.
No, we need as much of the scales as we can get.
It's true.
Since we didn't get the tail and the legs. So...
Alright. Tong and Tor begin to head back into the mines way that y'all came in. Is there anything else in here that y'all want?
What do you mean?
Is there anything else in here that y'all want to do? You want to search for anything? You want
to? Misleading. Like
I'm
just making sure that I'm not railroading you down to the village here.
I'm just making sure the map is, like it's not piles of gold everywhere right
No,
here.
it's not this much.
Yeah, we got all the.
Y'all got.
We didn't leave any obvious gold behind.
Do a perception check.
I was gonna say Cedone sent him here, correct? That's what the information we got was.
I believe so. If you got that information, then yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone told us that the dragon came because Cedone sent it here or some shit like that.
Ah, dang it.
It was probably the Lotus Witch that told you that.
But, yeah, I want to see if there's any, like, Cedone memorabilia, like, I Heart Cedone had or something like that. Just anything to, like, make sure, though, this fucker is here and he's doing naughty business.
All right.
Paraphernalia.
with Yuri, as you look around, you see one small shine, and you go over and you find one gold coin that you did not pick up.
I pick it up happily, pocket it, and walk away.
I legitimately rolled a d20 for you for how many gold coins you would find on that, and it rolled a 1.
I'm happy that that's still it's left.
You made the DM wait to that one, so
That's true.
worth it.
22 investigation.
Okay.
I did any like manuscripts or?
You kind of investigate around, and you did a lot of this while you were gathering the gold and doing all of that. There is not really anything like message-wise from Sidon to the dragon, and with your knowledge of how this country or this continent, the magic of this world works, you would probably guess that Sidon is powerful enough to probably just directly message the dragon if you needed to tell it anything.
Valid. I just thought I'd check.
Always worth checking.
He doesn't keep his memos recorded.
You never know. There might have been like a baby picture of like him and his dad
Get some dirt
at
on
Mitros
him.
World.
Actually, let me look at one thing real quick. Might be some kind of information, but I have to make sure what it is. There.
I'm gonna go to Barty. A rose for the victor of the day.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna blush.
You almost blew that crystal thing up.
Yeah.
Meta-wise, thank God we didn't.
I'm gonna do another action and give a rose to Dorman.
I will say, Damon, this is gonna be hard to explain.
I have God
You can-
juju in my blood. It's fine.
Exactly. That's what's getting you this. Is you got God juju in your blood. You can feel as you're kind of interacting with this head, somehow, in some way, and you are not sure what it is, there is a familiar magic presence. And you really can't tell an origin for it. It's not even really in the air. It's emanating from the head. But
does my chest wound hurt?
No. Not from this. This is a different sense.
Okay.
It's like you feel that this is somehow tied to you in some way. And maybe not you directly, but it is in a way tied to you. Through some weave of magic.
You gross. Why do I have connection to a dragon? Mental note, I'll ask Auntie Kira. She'll probably know more about it than me. Just start pulling the dragon up on my back.
Okay. Alright. So with that, y'all head off into the caves.
Oh man. We weren't able to sacrifice the dragon.
That's fine.
I really like the ritual you'll do, like where we kill the thing and then we sacrifice it.
It is pretty fun when we sacrifice it to like Lutheria after we killed one of our minions as a little fuck you. I always get the kick out of that.
Little do you know, I'm taking a list of every monster you sacrifice to Lutheria, and at the end of the campaign, there's just going to be this homunculus of all of the monsters you sent back to her.
So far, I think we've only done the Cerberus.
I think so. But she'll probably take that Hydra a little personally.
Which one? We've killed 2.
Oh, we didn't.
True. Both of them.
We sacrificed
How long
the
was
false
I,
one. We sacrificed
yeah.
the false one to, I think, Delia?
Yeah,
Great
we've
tree?
been bad about our
Mhm.
sacrifices. We need to get on that. Let's go sacrifice somebody.
No, we got a bunch of cows, Yuri. That's why we have like 20 cows on the ship.
Need something cool though. We need something
And
cool.
we don't sacrifice people.
Yet.
I
Mm,
wasn't talking like people. I'm talking
you just
about
said somebody.
vampires or giants or.
I mean, we have that giant head in the room at the ship.
That's kind of like, oh, what do we have at home? Pick a God sacrifice the old giant head. No, come on.
Is anybody good at skinning? This is all taking place while we're walking to the village,
Right,
by
yeah.
the way. Anybody good at like skinning creatures?
I don't know. I'm
Really
pretty good
something
at
I practice.
I think that would be survival, wouldn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Who dissected squirrels as a kid?
Not me. I kind of like just kind of caught them on fire and ate them for a little bit before I got put back into civilization.
Big fuck. Would you happen to
No. I have the sheet open. He is not a wise boy either. I think
He seems like in character the most likely, but
I think Ro or Alexandra would be the two that
Oh,
would.
+2.
Okay.
I
Never
don't know.
mind.
I'm pretty sure I'm good at everything. Like, it's kind of one of my perks.
No, I bet there's someone on the ship though, Yuri. If like you're just like iffy about it, so you don't want to get dragon brain on you.
I kind of just touch things, and then I focus on it, and it just works out a lot of the time.
Because like I totally want to keep the skull on the ship.
Yuri, you would know that Brachus probably does have some experience.
Oh, yeah, okay. How about you leave it to me and Baracus?
Right.
He knows the shit.
Yeah, we just like keep the eyeballs, keep the brain, keep the tongue, all the vital organs in the brain, in the head, skin it, keep all that, and then we'll see if Grandpa Vulcan can make something cool out of it.
Soup?
I was thinking like armor or a shield, because like dragon hide is
soup?
really hard.
Okay.
It's like, what boons would dragon soup give you?
I mean, honestly, it might give you like temporary resistance to the element it is.
You can just like take a dragon brain and do something with it.
Yeah. I bet you can figure something out.
Yeah, I was kind of just thinking like maybe the scales go with the Grandpa Vulcan. I bet we could figure something out. I bet someone would pay a hefty price for some dragon brain though.
If we eat it, we'll get smarter.
I also heard it's an
Kira
aphrodisiac.
kind of like looks over, is like, Yuri, don't be gross.
Oh, okay.
After I said like, something even grosser.
Yeah. But she can do something about Yuri.
I can't too. I put it in his contract.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, should we go meet? Should we? Hey Tonk, Tor, is there a way y'all can communicate with the other tribes on the island effectively, like really quickly?
We usually send a messenger. It'd take a couple hours for them to get the message around.
Yeah, the other guys agreed that they would call everybody if we came back with the dead dragon.
Oh, that
Which
is
other
true.
guys?
The dolphin. No, not the dolphin people. The was it shark?
Sharks.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tribe of the Shark.
yeah, the shark people. He said that if we killed the dragon, all the tribe leaders would get together and we'd like have a conversation.
Well, all right. We send a message out and see if everybody wants to get together.
Should we do that here, or should we do it like the shark's place, or like a middle ground?
We usually meet over at Dolphin's Village.
Seems fair, middle ground kind of deal.
Kinda. They also have really nice things.
Plus, we're told that the leader's really hot from that jackass that led us here.
Oh, are they hot this time?
That's what
That's
that's what the dumbass told us.
The last one was a little yeah.
Did she have a pug face?
Well, he had a attitude.
What happened to him?
Oh, he fucked off.
Don't know. We thought he was still around until you just told us that the new one's hot. We don't really mingle between the tribes that much.
Is that a racist thing?
Oh, I
That's
mean,
yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a 50-50.
It's one of those things where, the tribe of the shark looks at the tribe of the eel, and they look at us, the tribe of the whale, and they think we're all the same just because we're all, of smaller stature. And then those dolphins, they always just think that they're so high and mighty.
Elves, am I right?
So
You're
it's
right.
all based on height?
I mean, a little bit.
Also, you might not have to worry about the eel. I don't know how it works, but they might all be dead.
Wait, are you saying Loopy Whoopie's dead?
They might all be dead.
Unconfirmed, but it did look like they were assaulted by the same crystals that were in this cave.
It might be good to send somebody to check on them fast.
Yeah, tell them to be on like high alert. Go to them first, but like be on high alert. If things seem weird, just kind of dip out.
Hold on a minute. What did you say this guy's name was?
Oh, Chief Loopy Whoopie?
I love this guy already.
Well, it's a girl.
I love her even more now.
Yeah, be careful. She'll rip your tongue out. She can get a little brutal. Don't be fooled by the name.
Again, that just makes her better.
We could go check up.
I don't know, man. I'm really sunburned right now. It hurts to walk right now. Me and my 10 HP.
As y'all enter the village, a couple of dwarves take notice of the body that Tor and Tonk are carrying and rush over and start asking them what's going on. They explain that apparently, unbeknownst to them, dragons can shapeshift, and that obviously, judging by the state of the body, Chief Delg has not been around for a little while, and that the dragon, according to your party, was taking his place. A couple of the guards like look to the side and spit at the dragon's name. They start just like, that motherfucker. Now it makes sense why you kept sending hunting parties of 3 or 4 up there, knowing that they would just die.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, good riddance that you killed him. We would have wiped out the whole village if we had let him.
That's what we do, heroes.
Most of them are a little preoccupied by the body of their chief. Tonkin Tor kind of grabbed the second in command that was there with y'all before, and update them to everything that's happening and tell them that a meeting needs to be called between the tribes, and that also somebody needs to check on the tribe of the eel and make sure they're alive. Fuck, what's his name? What's the really annoying name guy that
I just always called him Jackass.
It's Trandor.
Trander, thank
Trander.
you. So, Trander is there waiting for y'all at the village.
Saw Trandor.
He's like, "Oh, y'all are alive!
Yeah,
Well, that's
told
good.
You.
I'm surprised, honestly.
Well, we said we're heroes, aren't we?
You did. Well, I'm sure the chief will definitely want to meet with y'all now. Whose name is, of course,
started with an R. Pretty sure.
Gorak.
I was completely wrong.
There's an R in there.
I don't know why I was thinking Ragnar for some reason.
He's basically Ragnar. So yeah, they say, oh, well, Trander says, okay, well, Gorak will definitely want to meet with you then. The second in command kind of gives him a look and is like, Trander, you deliver a message to both the tribe of the dolphin and the tribe of the shark that we will be having a meeting soon. And he kind of like straightens up a little bit. He's like, oh, we're having a meeting? Oh, it's been a while. Okay, I'll get right on it. He starts to run away down towards the front gate.
Oh, God, help us.
As he runs, you see he's actually surprisingly quick. I mean, he's a
jock.
He plays lacrosse. He trains.
He just needs the proper motivation.
My problem is, I think you just get lost.
Kira kind of looks out and goes, Do you think he might be a little slow?
Oh, 100%.
She kind of waves a finger, and you see a spell get cast, and he doubles his speed.
Oh, I thought you meant mentally, Auntie Kira.
Oh, I don't have anything for that. I can just give him this, well, it's basically like the haste thing, except at the end it makes you poop your pants.
Oh, that's amazing.
Can I high five her?
You can.
High five.
So he takes off running. Things are kind of hectic right now with everybody trying to figure out what the fuck to do now that the leader's dead. His second in command, who I thought I had it before, but I do not.
I don't think we ever got that person's name.
I don't think you did either. I probably didn't have it. So, we're gonna go with
Girder.
Jesus Christ. Furneck. We'll go with Furneck Bottle Main.
So,
Let's do Iron Main. That sounds good.
That does sound cooler. So, how long would it take for y'all to get a new leader for the Dwarven clan.
Fernick looks over and says, "Well, it'll be a democratic process, but until we get that set up, I'm going to step into his place, for at least the sake of the meeting and to keep us rolling."
That's fair. I think you should like promote Tonkin Tor. They did a really good job.
He kind of leans in, and is like, "Those two jackoffs?
Yeah, they're amazing.
I'll take your words into consideration." And he kind of looks over at them, like, kind of trying to see them in a different light, but finding it hard.
We would have never made it to the dragon if it weren't for those two.
Oh, well, they must have really helped out then. He goes, "Now we usually have our meetings over at the Tribe of the Dolphin, so that'll probably be where this one takes place. You can kind of expect it to be in 3 or 4 hours, give or take."
Oh, we should probably start heading that way then. It takes about that long to get there, from what I remember.
Oh no, it's cool if we should come in real late and then be like, boom, dragon head drop.
It is kind of a fair point.
He goes, "Well, you know, there's also the Tribe of the Eel down to the south if you wanted to check on them to give yourself some time. Otherwise, I can have a runner go over there."
We should probably go check on them. Just in case. We saw some funny business. Don't know if they're alive, and it might be good to check on them.
As you're speaking to him, let's see. Let me get a name.
Yeah, let Tonkin Tor have some rest. They just killed a dragon.
I need something equally as silly. Perfect. As y'all are talking, a shorter than any of the other dwarves around here, humanoid runs coming in from the front gate, and it's kind of like looking around, like they're kind of looking for something. The person spots Fernick, and kind of trots up to him. He goes, "Fernick, where's Delag? I need to talk to him." And he looks down and he goes, "Oh, Manny, good to see you. We were actually just about to send a runner to your village and make sure you were all okay." And he goes, "Yeah, everybody's okay. We came under attack from the dragon, but he flew off. A few hours later, we saw him circling the mountain, though, and he was breathing acid all over it. So we wanted to make sure that your tribe was okay." He looks down and goes, "Well, we're okay thanks to these fine heroes. Heroes, I want you to meet Manny Hiddlebiddle."
I love it.
Mr. Hittabiddle, it's a pleasure.
Wave at him with the skeleton arm that I still have that I totally forgot that I had.
As you do that, like one of the other dwarves looks over and is like, "Hey, give that back."
Oh yeah, there you go.
He takes it, like reverently holding it, takes it over to the body. He reaches up his tiny gnome hand for somebody to shake.
I'll take it. I'll take that dumb hand,
You take the tiny gnome hand.
and then as an action, I'll summon a rose.
Oh, okay. I like 90% thought you were about to be like, as an action, I cast friends.
Oh, no. I did it the old-fashioned way.
All right.
It's getting
You make a rose.
PTSD moments of fucking Glorious.
So you summon a rose. Are you trying to give it to him?
Oh yeah. I summon a rose and hand it to him.
He goes,
in his hand, like sleight of hand. After that,
kind of looks at it and looks up at you. He's like, "Your calling card?
oh yeah, you like it?
Ah, pretty cool."
Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, it is now.
Yuri, I think we're gonna have to have a group meeting about sexual harassment.
This is in before Yuri starts wearing a black tuxedo and a white just mask.
This is a platonic rose of friendship.
So it's just anytime I see another person handing a rose, I just think of Glorious and I get like horrible PTSD flashbacks.
You need to stop and smell the roses, my friend.
No, because Glorious is always at the end of that rose.
Huh. That's true. Manny looks up at y'all and goes, "Well, this is fantastic." He sees the dragon head and goes, "Chief Loopy Whoopy will definitely want to know about this."
Oh yeah, she would.
Fenric looks at him and says, "Actually, Manny, since you're here, could you deliver a message to Loopy Whoopy? We need to have a meeting with these heroes who have so graciously killed this dragon. I'm sure that they want some sort of compensation." Manny kind of look. Yeah, he goes, "Absolutely, I'll get there as fast as I can." And he starts running at 25 feet per turn.
You can
As gnomes
do it, Manny.
Furnick, once he's out of earshot, Furnick kind of looks down and he's like, "No, he's the best. He's the best marathon runner they got over there."
I believe it. A lot better than Trumdor.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Tribe of the Eel dominates when it comes to lacrosse.
Weird picture.
You'd think it wouldn't be that easy, but they're actually just shooting the ball right between people's legs.
My thought process is like, they gotta have massive cups.
Oh yeah.
Does
Furnick,
anybody actually know how to play lacrosse?
You just throw a ball really hard with a stick and
you have it in the net. You like,
no one knows. They just understand the basics.
and you catch it with the other net.
yeah.
But why? What
And
are
then you run it to one side of the field and you do something with it.
I'm pretty sure you throw it into like a soccer net.
Oh.
And if you peg someone in the face with it and break all their teeth, that's bonus points.
But you can't
Oh.
just like steal it from somebody.
Yeah, you can. You can run up and you elbow them and they drop it and then you just scoop it up off the ground.
Am I gonna have to look up lacrosse rules so that we can play D&D lacrosse?
I'm almost positive it's like rugby with sticks.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
This is gentleman rugby.
Well, Furnick looks at you and goes, "All right, well, the messages are being delivered. I've got to see about a body. Meet in 4 hours or so."
Yeah, that sounds good. Do you want to just walk together or should we meet you there?
We'll
Sure,
meet
we
you
can walk
there.
together.
We'll meet
Or you can meet us there. It doesn't matter to me.
We've got some things we need to discuss.
Do we?
All right, then. Well, I will just see you all there, then.
Okay.
And he turns away and begins tending to the body,
All right. Y'all
kind of
wanna
ordering.
head that way and hide?
Just hide in the bushes.
Just hiding outside the meeting hall.
Hey, it's not always pretty in show business, but the end result, all that matters.
mean, sure. What else do we got to do? What are we gonna ask him? What is this meeting for? I've
We
kind
need
of been
to-
in like a blood rage since we got to this island, so I don't kind of remember anything.
Our big goal, gathering future support for the Doomsday Wars.
Yeah, of course. Get our army ready. Get alliances.
The sound of these loopy doopy people, I really want some of that on our side.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you're getting prepared to invade the lands, and you hear loopy doopies there. What are you gonna do?
You fucking run the other way. That's what you do.
You got loopy doopy your pants.
So, yeah. Guess let's start walking that way. We get this walk really, really slow.
Okay.
All right.
What's our routine? Like, we're gonna come in formation, or
So, like, me and Big Fuck are carrying the dragon, so I think, like, we should be in the middle, and then y'all, like, line up beside us. Right? The way the dragon's in the middle, and then we can just plop that bitch down on, like, a table or something.
I'll pull out the flugelhorn and give us the toot entrance.
All right. So, where do y'all hide? Let's jump back on the map.
Anybody seen Spies?
No, man, I haven't seen him since he jumped off the ship when we got here and just swam to shore and disappeared.
I thought he came back with some sort of information.
Mm.
I'm just gonna, yell out, Spies?
He just walks out of a bush. Yo, what's up?
Does he?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, he spies, man. He does what he wants.
Hey, we got a new mission for you.
What's that?
We need you to tell us when the perfect time to drop in on the party is.
I can do that.
Also, have you seen the rest of your squad?
He kind of looks around, looks back into the trees, like, no.
That's a problem. Did we leave them with the sharks? Does anyone remember? I kind of lost memory after we met the shark tribe.
Where are those people?
I'll say y'all lost track of them at about the tribe of the shark. Once you sent spies off to go do his thing, they kind of like started going off to do their thing.
I'm pretty sure
And
we
then-
just told them just to go reconnaissance.
Yeah.
Get
Hearts
info.
in mind.
What you don't know is they're actually on the lacrosse field right now.
Bullbug just beating the shit out of people.
He's just got the stick, he's just beating people with it. It's like, is this right? All right. Y'all hide a little ways from the tribe of the dolphin, just kind of waiting. I'll say 45 minutes pass, and you see Fenric and a couple of dwarves walking past down the road. They don't seem to notice you in your hiding spot. Unless it's stopped, they just continue on the tribe of the dolphin. You see Gorak and an aide walk in.
It's not
Or walk up
It's
the-
not Trandor, is it?
It is not Trander.
Thank God.
Trander's having stomach issues right now.
Good.
So they walk up and they enter the tribe of the dolphin. And last, it takes a little bit longer for them to get here, but you see a troop of it's 13 gnomes and halflings. Led by a small female gnome. she carries on her back a battle axe that is bigger than her shoulder width. And she kind of looks a little mean. You can assume from what you've heard this is probably Loopy Whoopy. The rest of the gnomes also carry large weapons on their back. None of them have weapons that befit their size. They are all oversized. Most of these gnomes and halflings are also just jacked.
Awesome.
It's pretty based.
They approach the front of the tribe of the dolphin, and as they get up to the doorway, the 12 following Loopy Whoopy they pull out their weapons and they just start on the ground with them.
Harry Potter, where
Yes,
the Russians are coming in.
That's exactly. they are that school.
Yeah.
As the doors open, you see them file in. The doors close behind them, and the sound stops. A few minutes pass, and you can kind of see Spies. He's taken a perch up on a tree where he can see over the wall into the tribe, the dolphin. And he kind of looks down and he goes, and gives you all a nod.
All right, time for the show.
All right. We'll prop it up on my back and then cast light on my breastplate and just start hobbling in.
All right. Y'all approach the front gate of the tribe of the dolphin. It is closed.
God damn it.
How openable is it?
It is a large gate. You've seen everybody that's walked up here has come to the gate, and somebody has opened the gate for them to let in.
Okay. Give it the old cop knock, Barty.
Huh?
The cop knock.
What does that mean?
We don't
Hit
knock.
that
We
door.
just kick the door open and then beat up
Just
the
hit it real
prisoner and
hard.
take him to jail.
Give it a fierce knock.
Okay.
Barty, boom, boom, boom. It echoes through the forest.
Yeah.
A slide opens up, and you can see there's a pair of narrow eyes looking out at you. And they kind of look you over, and they go, "Heroes?"
Heroes. Just
With a
wiggle the
bow.
dragon head.
The slide slams shut, and there's silence for about 5 seconds before the gate just starts to part open from the center and stops just wide enough to let y'all in.
You already play us a beat.
Well, I got. What's that? As we close the distance, I get prepared for when the time to do the beat. Right outside the door is when I give it a toot. You know, but I don't actually. What is it?
Play that one song you were telling me about by a guy named Robin Williams.
The fuck?
Prince Ali.
Oh, that's the wrong vibe, dog.
What are you talking about? That's the most majestic entrance song in Disney history.
Okay. I'm gonna play.
Just know, Dallas, he's about to fuck up the cameras.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I won't summon. I was just trying to figure out what I'll do. I'm okay with that. I'll do to the beat of Prince Ali without the words.
All right. Beautiful. So you prep yourself as you were led up to the meeting hall door, and you're led there by a tall, slender elven man. He is the same person that let you in through the front door, and he arrives at the door, knocks gently, and then pushes it open, allowing y'all to enter. As he pushes it open, you can already hear the sounds of arguing.
Yeah, perfect. I want to cut that shit off.
All right. So you hear the sound of, let's see, you hear the sound of a feminine voice going, "And where were you, Gorak? You and your tribe. Why wouldn't y'all dare to help us fight the dragons?" The dragon.
I was about to say dragons.
Yeah, I was like, whoops, that shouldn't have slipped. You hear a gruff, I think he was a half.
Yes.
He's either a half orc or a half elf. But
he was a
I'm gonna say
half elf. He was a half
oh,
elf.
he was a half elf.
His second in command was a half orc.
That's right. Okay. So Gorak is like, and what? Put the lives of my people at risk? She's like, it's the lives of all of us, Gorak. There is, so as you enter the room, Yuri, you play your entrance.
Can I performance?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, so close.
It is a near perfect rendition. You bust in and everybody immediately stops what they're talking about and looks over at y'all as y'all walk in. Damon with the dragon head on his back. And what do y'all do for your entrance?
Are they like gathered around the table or something?
Yes.
I want to just plop that bitch right in the center of the table.
So, boom, thuds as a large dragon head is plopped onto the table.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Great Indigo Islands, I present to you your villain.
They look it over. You look up, and Gorak has a smile beaming ear to ear on his face. Seeing this, there is a very beautiful elven woman sitting here that you have not seen before, and she looks at it kind of curiously, and then can't help but she kind of looks to the side a little and just kind of smirks. Loopy Whoopy looks at it and is like, "What? You already killed it?"
Oh yeah.
Dude, we're the heroes.
This is what I'm talking about, Gorak. She is directing all of her rage at Gorak.
You're a spicy little one. I like you.
This is our job, to find the big evil things and kill it.
She goes, "Well, fantastic. I am so glad you killed it." God.
Do you hunger for more? Are you not satisfied?
She kind of looks
Fucking
back at her
gladiator,
crew.
really.
Yeah, she looks back at her crew, and like half of them kind of smirk a little bit, and she gets a little side smile on her face. It's like, "I'm always hungry for more."
What if
But all
we
we have
told
is-
you that we have a greater beast to fell in the coming days?
What beast is that?
The Titans.
She kind of slinks back a little bit. Like she was getting real excited, and then you said that, and she was just like, "Oh, I thought you were serious."
Oh, I am serious.
But you think that just because you killed a dragon, you can fight the Titans?
No, I think so, I pull out Titan's Bane because I wield Titan's Bane.
Most of these warriors look at this and they see this beautiful sword, and they're just kind of like, they're taken aback by it almost. Like, never even heard of this sword. The elven woman smiles, and she goes, "So it is true. You are the prophesied heroes."
Yes.
We are destined to kick ass and die a couple times.
I've only died twice.
have
being
died
very
there.
proud of that. So, Dolphin kind of looks around and goes, "It is good that you have come. This island was in great need of your help, even if not everybody here was willing to accept that." As she kind of looks over at Loopy Whoopy. Gorak kind of steps up and says, "I've promised these heroes our aid in the coming war. At least the tribe of the shark. I know I cannot speak on behalf of every tribe, but they did rid us of our dragon problem." Dolphin kind of looks over towards one of her second in commands, and he kind of looks a little worried at her. She goes, "Indeed. Perhaps we can find a way to help without lending soldiers, perhaps. At least on our tribe's behalf."
I mean, it's only on like a voluntary basis. We're not gonna like conscribe people.
Any
Loopy
help is
Whoop
appreciated, though.
Loopy Whoopy speaks up and says, "Well, you don't have to ask for volunteers from my tribe. Every man, woman, and child would be there holding swords to the last breath."
Let's leave the childs at home.
Doable. Furnick also speaks up and says, "The tribe of the whale is not very. Our expertise does not lie in our combat skills. But if you need armor, weapons, things of the forge, you will be hard pressed to find better."
Well, that would be greatly appreciated. Swords win battles, logistics wins wars.
That is true. Plus, we have like some of the best forge masters in the realm. They're already on our side, so like anything that could make them make better shit.
Yes. I'll look at everybody. It would make fine additions and give hope to our plight with the diplomacy of the sharks, the wisdom of the dolphins, the cunning of the whales, and the brutality of the eels. There might be hope that we can end the big bads.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Gorak looks around. He goes, "I'm convinced. They were able to fell that thing, and whatever the crystal magic that surrounded it was didn't seem to affect them. I think they're our best bet." Dolphin looks over and says, "Do not forget, Gorak, what happened to our ancestors whenever we helped in the first war. This is how we became exiled. But I think you're right. I don't see many other options of getting out of under the Titan's foot." Furnick looks around and he goes, "All right then. We'll start working on equipment for your armies. How big are you seeing?"
Oh. So we got, Themis on our side. We have Mitros on our side. The Astoria on our side.
Like all the minotaurs.
It's probably gonna be like at least 10,000 people.
All right, and who are your forge masters?
My grandpa Vulcan,
Yeah,
and
God
the
of Fire. Ever heard of him?
Not in a long time, but yes,
yeah. So
definitely.
we got him. He's my grandpa. He's really nice. And then we have where is
The
it?
Duncans.
The
Junk.
Jonkins, yeah.
Junkins.
If you say that, his eyes go wide. He goes, "You have a Junkin with you.
Oh, we got two of them.
Do you think we could borrow one?"
I don't know.
You could ask them,
They kind of just got reunited. They're a father son duo.
but
Even better, could we borrow both?
we needed to give them a shop. You know, like this could be their shop.
It's true.
We could ask them though. You know, it's their
I
decision.
couldn't. He goes, "I couldn't even count the number of dwarves that would jump at the chance to be taught by a Junkin."
Yeah, and I feel like they're kind of bored on our ship. It might be good for them.
Fantastic. And Loopy Whoopy says, "Well, we're definitely in. When's this battle?"
Oh,
A month and a half.
is it a month and a
Yeah,
half or is
it's like
it
about
five
a
and a
month
half months?
away.
Okay, I always forget if it's 6 months or 2 months.
It's 60 days, which makes
Okay.
about 2 months.
So yeah,
And I'll say y'all are about halfway through that 60 days.
about the
I need to do the
month,
exact
give or
math.
take.
She goes, or sorry, Benrick goes, "That'll be a hard order to fill. With the Jonkins, we might be able to make it, but we'll get as many out as we can."
Oh yeah, because like people are gonna bring their own stuff to us. It's more of like the people that don't have their own stuff need to get equipped.
Right.
Is there a way you could sail to the main island? I'm
Uh,
sure we could get you resources or whatever.
uh,
Combine our efforts.
Dolphin says, "That is where we can come in. You will find no better ships on this sea, save one of legend, maybe.
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean our
Nobody knows
ship?
where that one is."
Oh, it's out on the bay right now.
You might have seen it. It's the Ultros.
It's got
She,
7 golden badgers on it.
uh, she goes, "I have not seen that one. But if you truly have the Ultros, then this would be a fleet of legend." Um, if you look out one of the windows facing out into the port of this city, you can see that the ships here are beautifully crafted. Most of them, I mean, are just phenomenal ships. These literally could probably be the best ships on the ocean outside of these ships.
Nice. Uh, you should be able to trade with Themis for resources too. As long as you always send the
The ladies.
female. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Loopy Whoopy, you have had some dealing with Themis, right? She goes, "Yeah, we don't get along."
They're under new management.
Maybe time to try again then.
The world's a changing.
Seems to be changing fast, Gorak says.
Well, we've got
Well then, it's decided. You shall have our aid in the upcoming battle.
Awesome. Yeah, we can
so
go talk to Steteros and his daddy and see if they want to just stay here and help y'all. Sure, they will. They're pretty chill.
who brought the booze?
Uh, Loopy Whoopy turns back to one of her barbarians, and he kind of like shifts nervously in her gaze. She's like, "Give it." He's like, "Fine." Pulls out a little flask from his pocket and hands it to her. He goes, "I got the booze."
Uh, should we send for the ultras to come in and bring some kegs?
Say, well, sure, if you want to have a party right now, right here. But if you want to stick around till tonight, we can throw a banger.
Oh yeah, okay. Sign me up for the banger.
It'll be pretty
All right.
good. We need to go to the Ultros anyways and drop off this dragon and go ask Steros and his dad. Where's the banger? Is it going to be here at the Dolphins or?
Yeah, Gorak says, absolutely. We have the space to accommodate, I believe, every tribe.
Awesome. Can we pull our ship over to your port, Dolphin Lady?
She says, you're absolutely welcome to. I'll make sure that there is a open dock waiting for you. And she kind of she turns to her second in command and nods at him, and he walks over to a door, whispers something to somebody on the other side of the door, back.
Awesome. Right, well, if y'all want to get the banger ready, we're gonna go get the ship, and we'll bring a couple of kegs of wine and our crew.
And we will celebrate this new alliance.
Loopy Whoopy, who has been drinking from the flask for the past about 30 seconds without putting it down, finally, oh, this is going to be great. The guy who brought the flask is kind of looks down. It's like, that was my special ale. So Loopy Whoopy she does a finger round, goes, all right, let's go get ready for this thing, and starts to lead her barbarians out.
I think I love this woman, guys.
You found your scout harding. Fernick? Yeah, sure. He nods to his two dwarfs that accompanied him and says, I think it's time that we go back also. We have funeral rites to see to. And Gorak and Dolphin both kind of nod reverently and say, we wish you the best. Delg was a great leader. And he goes, yeah, my thanks. Before they walk out. Gorak walks up, clasps a hand on your shoulder, Damon, and goes, y'all really did it out there. We'll see you back at the village for the party.
So good. Wait, are we having the village here or at the Tribe of the Shark?
Tribe of the Shark.
Okay, I misunderstood. So we're not gonna pull the Ultras to the Dolphins.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, that's a little far away, but that's all right. Y'all are already parked at the Tribe of the Shark.
Yeah.
But there is an open dock for you if you ever wanted to go over there at the Dolphin. Dolphin looks at you, and after Gorak has walked out, make sure I get it right. Not there. She kind of nods to her second in command, who goes over and makes sure the door is closed before continuing. And she says, I foresaw your coming. I am grateful that you could take care of the dragon problem. I fear that there will be a greater dragon problem if something is not done about the Titans soon. She says, "Tell me, what do you know of the dragons in Sidon's control?"
Far too little.
Not a lot. We know he took a couple of the eggs and got I'm trying to
He
find the
has
note.
Jafar or Gaius's service ship and his Dragon Storm.
There it is.
She says,
Okay, yeah, 4 of the dragons that were children of Balmitria have been captured by the dragons. And, Aesop is asking us to try and find them and rescue them. That's about all we know.
She says, I know not of those 4, but I do know that through my divination I have seen many eggs in Sidon's possession. And he has been passing them out. He has kept them for himself and is trying, it seems like, to make a new breed.
Gross.
One that would be subservient rather than as full of themselves as they usually are, as powerful and conquerous. I believe Ventus was sent by Sidon, and I did try to talk to Ventus, but it seemed as if his mind had been tainted. Have y'all seen anything relating to this?
When we were on the Fire Island, we rescued the little dragon, and his name is Gilgamesh, and he's kind of a little dick.
Their mind is undeveloped.
Yeah, like he's got the body of like prepubescent, but a brain of like a child.
Only the bond of a Dragonlord can prevent this from happening.
Interesting. It says, I had always known that there was deep magic to the bond that the Dragonlords kept with their dragons, but I did not know it ran that deep. It says, I have one thing I can tell you to help you. I do not know what causes the madness of these dragons in Sidon's possession, but I believe the answer will be found at the Timeless Isle.
Interesting.
That resides in the Forgotten Sea.
Is that one of the islands we know?
No,
That it is not.
That's part of the islands we'll figure out when we upgrade our Antikythera. We can't really go to the Forgotten Sea until we go and fix our Antikythera.
I see. Well, you may see need to hasten your ventures,
The hastening?
lest you run out of time.
Ah, yes.
It's true.
It's kind of a thing, you know. But to repair it means to face our nemesis.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I get to kill another dragon when we do. That was really
Not
fun
all
last
dragons,
time.
man. Not all dragons.
Kira's like, "That's right, Damon. Not all dragons." So she kind of like looks over at Grund or not Grund. God damn, that's old
Oh,
Pole. Barty and Big Fuck's dragon.
I already told them if their dragons go wrecking havoc, that
Goes, "Be careful with that hate, Damon. Don't let it rule you."
yeah, it's fine.
She kind of looks you over and goes, "You know, you may be more like your father than you think."
Ugh,
oh,
ugh,
Oh damn.
Damn.
that's hurt, Antikura.
She goes, "I'm telling you for your own good, Damon.
That hurt.
It's not to hurt you, it's to help you." Um, Dolphin looks around and goes, "Well, my one request of you heroes is that you do not speak to anyone about what I have divined."
we will take your prophecies to heart and keep them in our minds and not our tongues.
I much appreciate it. Um, she goes, "Well then, if there is nothing more, I have preparations to also see to for tonight."
Oh yeah, you do.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk with her about?
Well, we kind of just don't know much about Isle of Timeless, but
We just know that an old party member used to be from there.
oh yeah,
It's true.
that's where it's coming from. That's
I don't
why.
know if your character did that though.
I'm pretty sure she told us.
No, we
Did she?
got some points.
But yeah. All right. She leaves you alone in the meeting room.
Alrighty, back to the Otros.
Yeah.
Some wine.
Sure.
Drop off the dragon. Party.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all start heading back to the Ultros.
Yeah, meet up with B team.
Yeah. As you get back, or you leave the tribe of the dolphin, you make the trek back towards the tribe of the shark. You walk into the city, and it's pretty easy to spot Bullbug. He kind of stands out. Wait, is Bullbug part of your B team right now?
I'm pretty sure he was.
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Big Fuck took him.
Yes, you're right. Bullbug, Brackus, Egan, Spies, Karina, and Hercus. So yeah, it's pretty easy to pick out Bullbug. And once you see him, you very quickly see the rest of the rest of B team surrounding him. They're all at a shop stall currently, looking at some long sticks with nets on the end of them.
Oh no.
What you got there, Baracus?
Yes. "Oh, Yuri. Well, the kind people here were teaching us one of their sports. They said we needed to gear up."
Oh yeah. Was it? Is that lacrosse?
"Yeah, you heard of it?"
Faintly. How does it work?
God
"No
damn
idea." "Really, they told us all to get on the field. They gave us some sticks with these nets on them. and then they just started like throwing a ball at us and expecting us to catch it in it.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it was tons of fun. I have no idea what we were doing though. Egan kind of looks up and goes, I think we won.
Did you just beat the other guys up?
Well, beat them at their own game, which was throwing a ball between each other.
Well, y'all are heroes, so good job.
Had to rep.
Yeah, gang signs.
They go, so what have y'all accomplished?
Oh, we killed this
Oh,
thing.
Oh,
nothing big.
nice. Brack is like, wow. Wish I could have been there for that one.
Yeah, me too, bud.
Big fuck's like, what? You killed that without me?
Bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you
it's
guys
pretty
go?
cool.
Lose, you lose.
Man, I didn't want to play lacrosse anyway.
Bulldog not so good at it.
Not so much. He's strong, not coordinated.
He was more of
Actually,
a blocker.
no, never mind. He's coordinated, not strong. That's him. He was the Dex base grappler. But yeah. He goes, well, I wasn't bad at it, but I would have much rather fought a dragon.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, Master. It was pretty cool.
He goes, so what now?
Oh, we're gonna go drop this head off. We're gonna go grab a couple of barrels of wine and come back here, and there's a big party.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like gnomes and halflings that are like built like fucking
Shit brick houses.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to say freight train, but there's no. I don't know what a fucking freight
A
train
what?
is.
Freight caravan.
You go, well, shoot, that sounds awesome. Karina walks up from behind them, having just purchased her lacrosse stick. And she's like, well, I got this thing now, so I think I could probably play professionally.
Yeah, I could see it.
Sure you could. Like, you excel at everything.
Just don't let Moxon in near it. She'll probably steal it.
Come on, man.
Noted.
She's part of the crew.
So they say, well, then, should we go back to the ship?
Yeah. Hey, Baracus, are you good at skinning things?
I've had plenty of experience doing it. Had
Think
to
you-
hunt on the plains all my life.
Think you could do it to this thing?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. You already said that he'll help you and that y'all are gonna eat the brains afterwards.
You know, I don't think I'm into that
Yeah, no, we're not into that anymore.
anymore.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna find me a tree to jump into and sleep because
All right.
tired from casting all those spells.
Easy enough. All right. So the rest of the party returns to the ship. Alexandra hops into a tree and catches some Z's. Once y'all get back onto the ship, let's go ahead and take our break.
Sounds good.
I watched a reaction video last night to one of the Ghost songs, "Mary on a Cross," and it's about smoking weed. Because like cross joint, Mary on a Cross is like a street joint, and it was Christians that were reacting to it. And it was funny because they go, "Why are they saying Mary on the Cross? It's horrible." All this stuff, and then their daughter comes in and is like, "Oh, y'all are listening to this? This song's about smoking weed." And then they're just like, they give you their faces go from angry to like, we're idiots. Because they're sitting there trying to decipher the song for so long, and it was just that simple.
That was funny.
Did y'all hear about the porn star that went to TwitchCon and broke her back in 2 different places?
Yeah, I heard about that. It's because, I mean, whose idea was it to do a foam pit on a concrete floor?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, yeah, foam pit, guys. We just throw a bunch of foam blocks on the concrete and it's a foam pit, right? Like, no, that is not how that works.
It totally doesn't need to be 4 foot deep.
Like, it actually needs to be a pit with like a net or something holding everything up so that you don't hit the bottom.
Well, now they know.
Yeah.
Apparently, she
That's
wasn't
how
the
you-
only
Girl's,
person
like,
that.
paralyzed.
Apparently, she wasn't the only one that fucked stuff up. Like, people broke their knees and ankles.
You'd think that after the first one broke something, they'd be like, you know what? Let's close this off.
I've seen screenshots
know.
of the Bleach anime, and the animation looks really fucking good.
I am trying to avoid everything on it. The one thing that
Yes.
I have seen is people are raving about the music for it.
Yeah,
the
well,
intro and outro.
Bleach has always had phenomenal music.
Mm-hmm. They
I've
said
heard-
that this one's a banger, like hard.
Yeah, all I've heard is that it looks like a movie.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
animation for it.
That's
it does.
I don't think there's going to be that many seasons. Only 2, right?
2, maybe 3.
Wait. Yeah, maybe 3. I don't know. The manga was long, but
Is
you
this-
know, TV
Is this the
shows.
Quincy War?
Yeah, this is the Quincy War.
Yeah, 1,000-year blood war.
And it
Very
might be
good.
longer than the manga because Kubo is coming in and writing more for the anime that he wasn't
Oh,
able
okay.
to do for the manga.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay.
remember. Did we end with Ichigo just losing his powers, or did we end with him getting them back and then just nothing really happened from there?
We ended anime wise, right? Is what you're asking?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, anime-wise.
we ended with him getting his power back, and then it just ends with "We'll see you soon, Rukia," and then it ends.
Oh, that's right.
I need you to set up a presentation for tomorrow for people to come at 7 o'clock, and you just explain to us the last half of Bleach.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I could just explain.
Might as well.
I can.
The
Yeah.
whole Fullbringer part, like, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I can do a rough glance over the Aizen Ichigo fight of him losing his powers, and
No, we
then
know that. Wait, he lost his powers? That's when he lost his powers?
yeah, he lost his powers in the Aizen Ichigo fight.
But the Fullbringer arc was before or after that?
After
So he got different powers in Fullbringer?
Fullbringer arc, he discovers his Fullbringer abilities,
Yeah. Okay.
gets them stolen by Ginjo, then gets stabbed in the back by a sword made out of every captain and lieutenant's spiritual pressure to restart his powers, and he gets his powers back.
Oh, it was a good stab.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Stab
this.
is bad.
Wait. I thought it had something to do with the cleaner. Like he had to go back into the tunnel between, and he had to get a spiritual signature or something from the cleaner whenever it first nicked him or something.
No, the cleaner thing was that's where he trained to unlock Final Getsuga Tensho. Because timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
That maybe that's what I was. Well, I mean, I don't know. For some reason, I thought that to get his power back, he had to go into there and like grab it somehow from that. Whenever it took it from him training in there.
No, because it got blown up before he started training in there. Aizen blew it up.
Yeah,
That's
so now it's
right.
just
Okay,
a tunnel. Now it's just a tunnel of fucked up time.
No, they fixed it.
tunnel.
They
Well, I know they fixed it.
yeah, they remade the cleaner.
but
It was just took them time to rebuild it.
I just can't wait for y'all to see all the good shit.
Oh, I can't either, dude. It's gonna be so fucking good.
Is the whole like head captain thing? Is that already happened, or is this the Quincy Wars?
This is the Quincy Wars.
Ah, okay, that's pretty dope.
Nothing substantial has happened outside of Ichigo losing his powers and getting them back.
And Aizen.
And Aizen, yeah.
Garen, you gonna be on for the watch party tomorrow?
Yeah, I should be.
Sweet.
I'll have to double check and make sure that I'm not doing anything, but I'm 99% sure I'm good.
Bleach and Chainsaw Man.
Bleach and Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man's already going, right? I haven't watched it.
It comes out tomorrow.
I think it just came. It's coming out first episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was already ongoing because I've heard of it.
Me and Dallas have been reading the manga for a while.
Y'all are probably the ones that told me about it.
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah,
both on
it's-
Crunchyroll?
Bleach is on
No.
Hulu.
Yeah.
And
Chainsaw Man's on Crunchy.
because Disney bought Bleach.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Motherfuckers. Taking all the good shit.
We're gonna. So what you're telling me is that we're gonna have Ichigo and Kingdom Hearts and like.
I know
like,
they've been making that joke. It's like,
Oh
oh,
my
shit,
God.
Ichigo's in Kingdom Hearts now. Aizen will be a villain.
Aizen's a Disney villain, and Orihime is a Disney
Ah.
princess.
Oh no! No!
Just to spite Dallas, it's gonna be Rukia that's the princess.
I'll
There
throw
you
up.
go.
I'll throw up. She has nothing to do with Princess. Orihime's abilities are literally called like the Princess Talismans or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
Or
but
Orihime.
Disney,
Hime and Orihime's name literally means princess.
Yeah.
well, Disney's so out of touch, they'll just be like, yeah, fuck it.
Oh yeah.
The
Probably
thought of
true.
Aizen interacting with any Disney character just makes me giddy.
It's
Good.
so good.
We need to finish Andor or start
mean-
watching the other episodes of Andor. It's been really good.
What current Disney characters could fight Aizen that are not in?
Oh wait, okay. Does Marvel count? Because they're technically
Sure.
Disney characters.
Why not?
Technically, yeah.
Marvel, there's probably a few people.
Marvel
that
is
can
a
deal
few
with them.
people.
Yeah, outside of Marvel, I think you're pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends. Like
Robin
since-
Williams, the genie.
Can you? Is it do the whole rule where only people that can notice spiritual pressures see Aizen?
I mean, that's
there's, like, an
technically a
Oh
rule.
Jesus Christ! Like everybody just dies because of a spiritual pressure.
So
Yeah.
what do we got right now, Dallas? I think we only have one. One person that can see the dead. That's it. I think, right? One.
Are we talking
call-
MCU or like overall? Marvel?
MCU.
So we
I think
got
only see-
we
have
got
one.
Ghost
We have
Rider.
one, kinda. What?
We got Ghost
Sorry.
Rider.
Oh yeah, Ghost Rider. Okay, we got Ghost Rider. That's
I
not
think
bad.
an argument could be made that Star Wars, the Force is just spiritual pressure.
That could be. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay,
I
yeah.
would say any
Who in Star
Jedi or
Wars
Sith.
is-
Nobody, but any Jedi or Sith, I think, could at least sense.
They'd at least be able to see them, but then they walk near them and then they just get vaporized.
Does Darth Vader have to like you focus the Death Star like ground zero on Aizen's location? Like,
I don't even think that would kill him.
No, he would just do auto air wall and then it just not hit him. Or he blows him up and then Aizen goes, "Who are you shooting that beam at?" from behind him.
Well, here I can make the argument that maybe
He's on the Death Star.
maybe Thanos could fight him because Thanos wouldn't want another person just like him, kind of like him.
Yeah,
You know.
if Thanos had the gauntlet,
yeah. If Thanos had the
Yeah.
gauntlet, maybe.
but
I
I
mean,
think
he
if
just-
anybody had the gauntlet, they could.
Yeah, just
But
whisk
then
him
again-
away.
It's less about Thanos and more about the gauntlet.
much.
Like,
But at
Yeah,
the same time,
valid.
like, fucking, he has the Hogyo Q, which is Bleach's Infinity Stones wrapped
I mean,
up
could
into
Black Bolt
one.
even do anything to him?
Hmm?
Could Black Bolt even do anything to him?
I don't know. I don't know what Aizen can do fully.
Everything.
all his little
Anything.
like the magic that they use is like broke as hell. So
Aizen knows every single keto, and we don't even know what his Bankai can do. God forbid.
Yeah, because he's always used a Shikai.
Yeah, God forbid.
I mean, shit, if we're talking about that, like he literally would do the same thing that happened. Well, okay, well I don't want to say
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
but
he would. That's exactly though. He would
Black
do the
Bolt would
exact
just-
same thing.
Black Bolt would just die again.
Surprised we never saw his Bankai in 1,000 Year.
I was very disappointed we didn't.
I mean, I feel like there's almost nothing you could do that would live up to
I mean, it would-
what he
would-
already does.
Yeah, I mean,
It
his
would have to
Shikai
be
is
just a
already
spell mass
broken.
suggestion, basically.
The only thing I can think of is his Bankai like starts to mind control people under the influence of his Shikai, like.
Yeah.
And then he's
Yeah.
like basically
And he
got
can, like,
every
take them over.
captain.
I
doing
would
his
really
bidding.
like it for his Bankai just to be a giant counter spell. Anytime he tries the Bankai, just it turns off. Anyone tries to do anything, it just turns off.
Why do I feel like you're targeting Austin here?
I am. That'd be a great
I'm getting
movie.
distracted by David's stream. I'm sorry. What did you do to me? Why am I attacked?
He said Aizen's Bankai should just be a giant counterspell.
No one can do anything
It
anymore.
counterspells every other Bankai.
Yeah. No one can do anything.
It's just rude.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter. He gets his ass whooped, dog. He's a joke.
Who?
Who?
Aizen.
What?
He's a joke?
Yeah.
To who?
Ichigo just says like, "Dog, I'm done with you." And
Who?
like,
Who outside of Bleach in the Disney universe could fight Aizen?
oh,
was
yeah,
the
I'm not
question we were talking
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, he's a joke.
about.
Goofy, dog. Goofy
I-
can wreck
I
his
was-
ass.
You know, actually, I was gonna mention this earlier, and you have a point. If we're like, do we go with like gag characters having greater influence over serious characters, like the Dragon Ball rule?
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball made
God.
it. Dragon Ball made it a rule.
He's not at Disney, but you think Jerry's gonna get fooled by Aizen?
Jerry from what?
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry?
Oh God.
I feel like Jerry has probably, in some form, done exactly what Aizen Shikai does to Tom at some point.
Probably.
Jerry is Aizen.
Yeah.
The Photoshop I didn't know I needed.
I'm super excited for y'all to see Cherzen.
Cherson.
That's what everybody calls Aizen in the Thousand in this
Oh,
new
because he
arc.
just sits there and does nothing or something.
Because they confined him to a chair.
Oh, okay.
I saw Cherzen. But I didn't finish 1,000 Year Blood War. I got like halfway through it and I forgot. I don't know if there was like a hiatus or something, but or I was just like I decided to wait until there was like a lot more content at once, and I just never got back.
It was that.
But yeah, so I'm familiar with Cherzen. I don't want to spoil it.
I love
I left just in
Cherzen.
case anybody-
All the memes for Cherzen is amazing. And then just the fact that he's still confined to the chair, but everyone's still deathly afraid of him is amazing.
That chair has like must have some absurd spiritual pressure to be able to.
It's
hold
made
Aizen.
it's made out of shit that absorbs and neutralizes spiritual pressure.
They probably got that shit from like Zero captains. Like,
Yeah, they literally got it from the Soul King.
I was gonna say like.
And then all
No.
the Squad Zero will be awesome. It's just, I'm so excited. So excited.
No interaction for thousands of years. Here's a chair.
I really want to see Shun Sui's Bankai because I never got to see that. And I've been
It's
told
it's
that
really
it's like-
cool. It's really cool. Uraharu's
Alright, we
Bankai
gonna
is
do
really
this?
cool.
We've gone down a bleach hole.
We went down a bleach hole.
Unbleach our holes.
We'll re-bleach our
Why?
holes tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll re-bleach tomorrow. Keep it nice and white.
All right. Is everybody back and ready?
Yeah. I'm sure
There, Dylan?
Dylan's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, we return to y'all having reboarded the Ultros. What would y'all like to do on the Ultros? You dropping off the Dragon Head? Anything else?
Getting a couple of kegs of wine.
Talking to the
Yeah,
father
talking
son,
to Staros and his papa.
All right.
inviting everybody to the party.
Staros and his papa. What was his name? It's on the list.
Bront.
Bront. I feel like I'm missing somebody on the list. Like it got shorter. Or maybe I just made the parchment bigger.
You made it bigger.
Okay. All right. Yep. So Bront and Staros. Y'all approach them.
So hey guys, how would y'all feel about staying here with the dwarves and making a bunch of shit?
I don't mind. Bront says. Staros kind of like, I was hoping to work with Vulcan. See what we can do together. But if you want us to stay here and work, that's fine too.
I just figure we don't know when we're gonna be going back to the mainland.
Alright, so for the purpose of mechanics wise, here is what your choice is basically. You can either have them assist Vulcan, and that cuts time off of how long it takes him to craft your magic items, or you have them assist these guys, and that adds to your army at the end.
I feel like we probably need the army. Magic items are cool, but
But magic items are the only thing that's gonna actually affect gameplay. In the
yes,
here and now.
but we also have 60 days, and sometimes I don't know how much does this speed it up because magic items sometimes take like a month. So it's like
Exactly. Like
if
that's the thing is there's a couple on there that I think take like 5-6 days, and it here. I'll
so I'm
Usually
just
it's like
afraid
a
it's
week
like okay, we
process.
could speed up the magic items, but
let me pull up the chart.
how many magic items are we gonna get, and what are they?
So Staros assisting. So basically the way that the magic item stuff works is there is a gold piece cost, and everything having to do with the crafting applies towards that gold cost per day. It's so for instance, you have a golden apple. It costs 1,000 gold pieces to make a golden apple. The Mithril Forge and base speed is 100 gold pieces per day, which would make that 10 days. Vulcan assisting on the Mithril Forge adds another 50 gold pieces per day to that, so that's 150 gold pieces per day. So you're adding that up until it reaches the 1,000, then it's done. That's how many days it is. So Staros and Bront assisting. Staros is another 50, and Bront is another 50 on top of that. So total, you could have up to 250 gold pieces per day for the crafting. And I'll say it looks like the one that costs the most is probably either going to be the Pegasus Bridle or the Golden Apple at 1,000 gold pieces.
Now, my legendary item.
Your legendary is different though.
Yeah,
Yours is on a different chart.
Yeah, mine costs 2,000 gold.
Yours costs 20,000.
Or 20,000. Yeah, I'm sorry, 20,000
Yes.
gold, and takes 10 days to craft.
Yes. But this, yeah, yours doesn't work along that same line, but this would speed up the crafting of it. So, It is up to y'all mechanically how you want to do it. If you want to split them between the two and take 50 gold pieces onto the forge and the rest of it goes to the armor and weapons, that's fine, but it's up to y'all how you want to proceed with that.
I feel like
I'm
it's
good
kind
with
of a dick.
50-50.
I feel like it's a dick move to separate them again.
They'll accept it with the promise of we'll see each other in a month.
Yeah.
It's only
It's
30
fair.
days. Ish.
So we leave Bront
So.
here and let Steros go? Or who was it? Steros that wanted to go?
Steros wanted to work with Vulcan.
Okay, yeah. So do we do that then, or
That sounds reasonable to me if everybody else is good.
I don't like it, but I'm probably not gonna like what's coming next.
Probably best not to put all their chickens in one basket, is my thoughts.
and I want the army to be at least decently supplied. Feel bad just like sending people to go die as cannon fodder. So,
Alright.
Do we need any big magic items? Like, we kind of want to do the dragon thing, see if we can make something. But I don't know. Armor, dwarven armor, pretty cool, right? What if all the minotaurs had dwarf armor?
wouldn't it be too small for them?
We kind of tell them to make minotaur armor for big people. They're probably not gonna make all just like dwarf-sized armor. We'll make that clear tonight.
No, they heard you say minotaurs would be fighting too, so they're aware it's gonna be multiple races.
Like, I have to have Grandpa Vulcan said he can make me something really cool if I find me an adamant ingot.
We got those.
We don't have any ingots.
We got adamant shit.
Yeah, but those are really hard to re-smelt down.
He can do it.
And we have the second star metal orb. We already sent him one when they nearly blew up the ship. So we have a second one. I'm sure they can make something really cool out of that.
I'm down for either leaving them both here or splitting them up.
I'm good with splitting them up if it's only for a month.
And then they die?
Well, why would they die?
Because we're all gonna die.
Well, then what does it matter in the end? If everybody dies,
They could have a month together.
they have an eternity together in the afterlife.
Split them up.
Alright. Is that the decision we are going with?
Captain?
Hmm?
Do we split them up?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Alright. Bront begins to pack his things. And starts picking up all of his tools and everything that y'all rescued him with. And he goes, well, it's been a fun ride.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we'll
glad I
see
got
you.
to see my son again.
Yeah, and we'll see you in like a month or so. We'll come pick you up and take you to Grandpa Vulcan.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna teach these dwarves a thing or two about making some armor and weapons.
Yeah, they seem pretty excited about it.
Well, of course. Have you seen my craftsmanship?
Yeah, that owl is pretty cool.
Um, with that, he begins to wander off. He goes, "All right, we'll see y'all next time. Be prepared for the war."
Bye.
Until next time.
And he just kind of walks off down the road.
Yeah, he'll
Lots of
party.
lots of people giving him wide berth.
The new monster.
Like, what is this thing? Why is it just walking down the road like it owns the place? Like he belongs here. But yeah. All right. What else? Are we doing on the ship?
I think that's it. We're gonna just tell everybody if you want to party, go ashore. I'm gonna grab a couple kegs of wine.
Make sure everybody knows its heart and minds.
All right. Y'all pick up your kegs. It starts to get a little bit later in the evening. You begin to hear a little bit of music coming from the tribe of the shark. And you figure it's probably about time to go head down and in.
Right? Time to party.
All right. So y'all go in, and many of the food shops here in the tribe of the shark set up stands and started cooking and selling their foods on the side of the street. You see people dancing. There's music. There are there's a couple gnomes over at the bar with mugs of ale. They're chugging the ale in one hand. They're arm wrestling each other with the other. And it's a party here.
Awesome.
My goal is to find the tattoo guy.
All right. I'll say yeah. After a little bit, you can definitely find him.
Yeah.
He is in the middle of tattooing somebody. It looks like he's probably gonna finish up soon. He's doing like quick, uh, simple designs on the side of the street.
I'll just watch him for a bit to gauge him.
All right. You stand there and you watch him.
Yeah.
Creep. Alexandra, you wake up in your tree,
Do I?
or do you? That's up to you. Are you
No,
trying
I
to take a full
don't-
8?
Yeah, full 8. I'm not a party person.
Okay. All right. So it gets. Is there anything that anybody actually wants to accomplish at the party besides just having fun?
I want to talk to Auntie Kira about the weird feeling from the dragon head that I got
Okay.
when I picked it up.
Mm-hmm. All right. She sees you approach and she says, "Hey, Damon, what's going on?"
Hey, so here I got you a glass of wine.
Oh, thank you.
So when I picked up that dragon head, I got like this weird feeling that like I was connected to it somehow, and I don't really like that vibe. It felt weird.
You see that she was about to take a sip of her wine, and then she kind of stopped. She lowers the glass. She goes, "Listen, Damon. There is a lot about your family that you do not know. That we are forbidden to speak about. One day, I truly hope that we can be honest with you and tell you everything. But you just need to give us time.
Okay, well, if it's coming from you, I'll trust it. It felt a little weird. Never touched a dragon before.
Know that this is not a feeling to be afraid of. 'Tis a part of you, even if you do not know it. And she downs the whole glass.
Interesting.
She goes, honestly, Damon, if I could say more, I would.
Oh, I believe you. If it was Dad, I wouldn't believe him, but if it's you, I'll believe you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I was just curious, but if you can't tell me, that's okay.
The truth will reveal itself eventually. You will know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go drink until I forget that I'm really sunburnt.
All right.
I have a battle strategy, Critter. I want to drink, but I want to take that shroom the shaman gave me.
Okay.
I don't really know what it is. You just said it was a
What was
big
it?
shroom. So I'll let you decide that.
All right.
But I want to try and, put on a performance, get drunk, find the game, do the whole spiel.
All right. Some use for Do you remember, Yuri, what night was it that you saw the drummer on the ship doing something?
Like the night before last.
Okay. All right. You pop that mushroom. That is definitely some high class drug shit. And your pupils fully dilate, and you are seeing all sorts of colors here.
I'm trying to unlock Simba.
And you begin playing. Make a performance check. I'm gonna let you decide. You can either have it at advantage or disadvantage. How would these mushrooms affect your performance? Would it make you play better, or would it make you play worse?
Well,
Or would it make you play worse, but you think you're playing better?
my guy's got crazy good inherent skill that was just gifted to him. He doesn't actually, anyways. But I think he'd play really good because he'd have feeling. But it
Okay.
would be kind of different shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not sit as well.
Your trance shit.
Like, I don't know,
Acid
take
pop.
a walk on the wild side and what's that? What's the Big Lebowski song?
Just dropped in.
Yeah, I just dropped in to
All
see
right.
what condition my condition was in.
It's like there are other bards playing in the areas, and they're drawing some crowds and stuff. You've got you found a street alley where the lights aren't so bright. It's not as it's not fucking with you as bad, and you start playing these kind of these alternate songs,
Yeah.
and you draw the alternate crowd, basically.
With the alt crew. Ugh. I want a lucky just because I wanted lucky.
All right.
Alright, I'll keep the regular one.
All right. So yeah, with a 28, you're playing fantastically. You definitely draw a pretty decent little crowd of like as you're looking out there, you're like, I have not seen any of these people in any of these villages before. Like, where did these people come from?
I'm just gonna slowly get more violent as the night progresses.
All right. Um, anybody else walking around drinking? You see that there's a lacrosse there's a lacrosse game going. If you want to, you can sit and try to see if you can figure out how it works. You're probably not going to be able to. Be like watching cricket.
I'll watch a little bit. I keep hearing about this game. I feel like I should at least
All right.
figure out what the hell it is.
You go up Krikos and you sit down in the bleachers. You're kind of sitting there watching, just trying to figure out how it all works. And one of the players walks up and he sits down beside you. He's like, "Man, that's a sweet lacrosse stick you got there. I love the net. It's like a hand."
I appreciate the compliment, but this is a magic staff, friend. No, it's
Oh, that
not
wouldn't
for
be
sports, but
that wouldn't be legal in the game then.
probably not. Unless you had a magical variant, that might be actually intriguing.
You know that would be really cool.
I'm
Might
gonna
start
make
thinking
a note
about
of
that.
Yeah. Let me get back to you in maybe a couple of months.
All right. Well, if you need any help, let me know, man. I'm the team captain here.
For sure.
All right. Well, if you feel like joining, hit me up, man. He stands up. He starts like trotting back into the field.
What was his name?
I did not catch his name. Hey, what's your name, friend?
He turns around and he goes, what's another really annoying name?
Jerry.
Lim.
Lim. I like Lim.
How about it's like I just googled the most hated boys' names. Like
Aiden.
it's literally it's Jaden, Braden, Aiden, Caden, and Hayden. And I'm like, you know what? That's the team.
I think out of all of those, I think Hayden is the worst, so that should be his name.
I kind of love it. They're all that. And then there's Hunter, Bentley, Tristan, Michael, and Jackson.
Tristan's a good one.
Tristan is a good one, but Tristan and Trander, I guess they could be.
Cousins.
But I'm gonna go with Caden though. I don't know why that one speaks to me. This is Caden, the team captain of the Tribe of the Shark lacrosse team. All right. I'll say it gets a little later in the night. Everybody's having a pretty good time. Those of you kind of close to the water, you start to notice that there is a decent sized group of ships out on the water that are kind of slowly making their way into the bay area here. And as they do, you can see there's probably like 10 or 12 of them. It's very dark, so you can't see who they exactly belong to, but knowing what you figured out earlier, you can probably guess that they either belong to the Tribe of the Dolphin or they belong to somebody off island. Any fears are quickly assuaded when one of them launches. You see a red streak off the front ship shoot up into the sky. Bah! Bright red sparks just fill the sky in that area. And then suddenly the others start doom, 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 and they all start shooting up. Let's say some of y'all know what these are, some of y'all don't. You can decide for your character if you would know what they are or not. But for anybody that I didn't describe that well enough for, they are fireworks.
I'd assume there were fireworks at the Olympics.
Yeah, there probably were. Yeah, there's some pretty cool ones here. Nothing Gandalf level, but
I was just
Yeah.
about to say,
Damn.
some pretty decent ones.
this is another dragon appears, everybody just
I know.
loses their fucking mind.
There hasn't been a dragon on Indigo Island in 12 hours.
See me shooting fireballs from my crotch at it.
But yeah, the night goes on fantastically. Everybody's having a great time. Yuri, is there anything you wanted to gain from the tattooist?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him. I want to draw from perfect drug enhanced memory the design of the basilisk.
Okay.
I literally have that perfectly drawn in my journal.
Yeah,
True.
I know, but I'm here and you're there.
All
And
right.
I asked him to put it on me.
Say, make a. Ooh, what should this be?
Every time you made me draw, it was a performance.
Is performance, yeah. So yeah, make a performance. And we're gonna do it disadvantage because this is from memory and you're on drugs.
Okay. Or I could enhance it and remember things different. I'm not saying I will like disadvantage, but I might which is what I will probably lucky though.
Okay.
That only rolled one.
Yep.
Oh,
So there's the
lucky.
2. She like to lucky.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you are able to replicate it, and in your drug-fueled state, you do add a few little extra swoops and, give it that little extra. Unless you don't want it to.
No, I like that.
Alright. It is fairly ornate, and he says this will definitely take a few hours to finish.
You got any special inks, my dude?
Special inks.
Yeah, things that connect you with the true stars in the sky.
He kind of like looks up. It's like, no. I get my ink from the squids in the sea. Press it myself.
I need the juice added, the magic, the bang, the buck.
He kind of looks at you, he's like, are you okay? He kind of like waves his hand in front of your face. Like,
Oh,
Will you even tattoo him? Does this guy have morals and ethics?
Ethics and morals. It's like, a better man than I would turn you away for coming to me like this. I am not a better man, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll put it on you, but I got no magics.
I feel like it needs magics.
If you're trying to get an effect off of it, it does need the magic imbued while being tattooed onto you.
Yeah.
This guy is just a normal tattoo artist.
Tramp stamp, tramp stamp, tramp stamp.
Okay. Can you give me a baby shark?
I can do that.
All right.
That's a popular one actually around here.
I was about to ruin your whole culture.
As you say that, a song breaks out across down the alley. You can't tell what the words are, but it goes to the tune of da 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 da.
Someone beat me to it.
That's the tribe's theme song. What are you talking about?
Someone in your world just tuned into this world and stole it.
Yeah, that's exactly. It was actually the Lotus Switch crossed it across worlds.
Yeah.
In return, they got the Macarena here.
I want to montage up to a part where we're all just locked arms singing Baby Shark.
That definitely happens. Or at least in your drug-fueled brain it does.
Really,
It
it's
was
just,
real to you, man.
really, it's just Tim like laying it down in an alley,
He's
just drool.
Alright, so who finds Yuri in the alley?
Garen. Odd or even that I find him?
Odd.
I wasted a crit on that.
Mates don't want you to fight.
So
It's
that
like-
that being odds or evens and having nothing to do with crits, that's evens.
That's even. I don't find him. I'm just walking around without my pants on.
Yeah. It's like, alright.
Just looking out, it's like, someone's passed out in the gutter. Oh well.
This is the part where you challenge me to the game and I bite your fingers off. I'm just saying that to the air.
Alexandra, you do get woken up in your tree by the sound of fireworks bursting, but it has been long enough for you to get your full rest.
Okay. I'm pretty pissed still, though.
Yeah,
You know, because the
don't
sound of
blame you.
fucking explosions happening to
Yeah.
me.
But they're pretty explosions. Once you realize it, it's like, ooh, blue.
Oh, I woke up. 1 second.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sad.
The most depressing fireworks ever.
Looks like the
That
time
blue.
my grandparents died.
This reminds me of the explosions of my city before it sank.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else? Anything anybody wants to do at this party?
Nope.
All right.
Just blackout drunk.
We can go ahead and say the night passes. A couple of y'all will wake up in the street. The rest of you probably wake up on the ship. I'll let you decide where your character was and how
I
they
just
woke
go
up.
back to the ship. Why drag myself back to the ship?
Sadly.
Probably wake up in the streets and then spend a good hour or two looking for my pants.
Give me a investigation or perception check. I'll let you decide.
Investigation.
All right.
19.
After, I'd say, maybe 20 minutes of looking, you do find your pants, and you realize why you took them off. Somebody barfed all over them.
Gross. Someone can't hold their liquor. Prestidigitation.
Very possibly your vomit, but
No, I don't throw up.
that you remember.
That I remember.
All right. As you are, you prestidigitation your pants and you put them on, you start walking back to the ship. You look down the alley. You see there is a person passed out in this alley.
Oh, that guy looks like he had a good time.
Do you go to them or do you continue?
Does it look like they're like fucking Edgar Allan Poe about to die, like passed out in the gutter and gonna die.
No, they're they're lying on their side, out, and they are down the alley. You can only see like basically the feet, and then they're long ways from you, so you really can't tell much about them.
Heads, I will go and check out the body.
All right. You go check out the body, and as you walk up closer, it's shorter in stature than you thought it would be. And there's a giant piece of metal strapped to this person's back, and you find a passed out drunk Chief Loopy Whoopy.
Oh, she had a good time.
You hear her kind of mumble in her drunken sleep, "I'll kill you all."
Oh, that's adorable. I'm very afraid to wake her up,
As you should be.
so I do not wake her up.
Probably for the best.
Just make sure her head, I'll just tilt her to her side so if she throws up, it's not gonna like drown her. You know, this typical
All
take
right.
care of a drunk person.
Yeah. And as you exit the alley, you see a frantic looking gnome and a frantic looking halfling, like looking everywhere. Like, where is she? What the fuck?
Oh,
She's gone.
She's in that alley over there, passed out. I made sure
thank
she wouldn't
God.
drown in her own vomit.
Thank you. As they run past you and start tending to her.
Because I'm like buttoning up my pants.
Before you walk off, you turn around to see one of them kind of start shaking her awake. And as she wakes up, she bolts upright, grabs her battle axe, and holds it to his throat. And you have the feeling in your mind, yeah, I made the right call.
Yep. Yep.
Kriakos,
Yeah.
as you're walking back to the ship, give me your perception check.
All right. 13.
13. All right. So, as you're walking down the street, and you don't see it. It more hits you. Something falls and just right on the top of your head.
Is it solid?
It's small and solid, yes. Probably close
Uh,
to about this big.
I pat my head and rub it, confused, and I look down for a brief second to see what it was.
There is a shoe at your feet.
A shoe, and then I look up.
There are two legs hanging over this roof. One of them shoeless, and the other one with a shoe on.
I say, "Can I help you there?"
There is no response.
Hello? Still no response, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh,
I
no, I don't
you
want
do
to
hear
go
a
to
small
school
response.
today. I'm
Yuri?
sick.
You hear that response, yes. I don't want to go to school.
Oh Lord. Yuri, what have you done to yourself?
I'm staying here. See ya.
You're just gonna throw shoes? And
I just like weak lifted arm and wave goodbye.
I sigh, and I make a mental note of where he is to come get him in the morning.
All right. Oh, this is in the morning. Sorry.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, this is the day
So he's
after.
still tripping.
A little bit. He climbed up there. He's got the. If you haven't done mushrooms yet, there's a small hangover for mushrooms.
Well, we've got places to be, friend. We've gotta go.
Pass.
Passing is not an option.
my only option.
It's the only option you think you have, but there's only one option, and it's not that one. So you either come down, or I'm gonna have to go get one of the big lads to come haul you over to the boat.
Okay. I don't know if I can.
Don't you have telekinesis?
Or Bigby's.
No.
I I have levitate, so I could like bring him down.
You could just drag him.
The thing about levitate is it actually only goes up and down. I don't have like
He would
I
have to
can't.
push himself off the side of the roof.
Yeah, I can't like do horizontal forward and backward on that. And I might be able to do something with big bees. I'm always a little hesitant to use big my staff willy-nilly, even though it gets charges pretty quickly, just because I don't want to be out in a pinch. But hang on. So let's see. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to use any of my spells. I thought about it, but I say one last chance, Yuri. If you could save us a lot of time and headache rather.
Oh,
You have a headache now. You're gonna have a worse one when you're bouncing up and down on the back of Bigfoot.
I'm gonna shimmy. I don't know. I'm gonna shimmy
Oh,
off the roof
where you shimmy? Okay.
right on my bobo.
All right. Krikos, do you do anything to try to break his fall?
If he's falling, I will cast. Is it a big fall? Like
It is about a 12, 14 foot fall.
okay, yeah. I'm gonna. If he's falling, I will cast levitate to
Okay.
break his fall.
Damn you. I had the damage dice already and everything. All right, yeah. So as he begins to fall, you cast levitate, and he just kind of like hovers right above the ground before he hits.
I hop to my feet. All right, let's go to adventure.
Hopefully, an adventure that does not call for spells after you made me make sure you didn't break your legs there.
You know, why was I up there?
You tell me. I think you were on something a little stronger than booze.
We'll never know.
All right.
We'll head over to the boat unless Yuri has another stop.
No, I'm good. I think I got a tattoo.
If you wanted to get one, this is a spot where I'd definitely let you wake up with one.
Yeah. He could have really tattooed me. And I'll let him tattoo whatever the fuck you want on me. He says,
I mean, you got the baby shark tattoo.
Okay.
If he tattoos anything else on you that's his choice, it's gonna be shark related.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, like a hammerhead shark is a tramp stamper.
The jaw mouth over a nipple.
Yes. All right. Everybody returns to the ship. I won't really say well rested, but everybody at least survived the night and is here. Had a lot of fun last night. And it is up to y'all what you want to do next.
All right.
To the fates. Is it
Yeah,
time?
so we only have like 2 islands outside of Jafar's island. And it's the island of the Chimera or the Fates.
I think the Chimera sounds like a good idea.
Oh,
Wait,
critical.
sorry, what did you say, Dallas?
We,
Two islands.
we only have the Fates, Chimera, and Gigan.
There's also Titan's Folly, at least.
We've been to Titan's Fall. No, we have
You
not.
have not been to Titan's Folly.
We have not been to Titan's Folly either.
Titan's Folly. Titan's
that's-
Folly sounds like a grand old time.
That's one that I really want you at some point.
What do
And
we know?
just
Do we-
as a like meta commentary, I'm gonna be missing D&D next week, so
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. So if y'all are going to the Fates, yeah, I'll just straight up say you won't make it to the Fates next time. That way Garen can be here for that too.
So what
Is
Chimera
Kate gonna
about?
be gone with you?
yeah, my parents are gonna be in town.
Gotcha.
Are we even
Island
gonna
of
be
the
able to
Chimera.
do it next week then?
Ooh, that's a
We're
good
down
point.
3.
With 2 down, 3, yeah, 3 down with
Also
David
gone.
out.
Oh yeah, he's doing his Twitch thing. Forgot.
Yeah. So we might just end up skipping next week.
Sorry to be the
No, that's all
backbreaker
right.
on that one.
I mean,
Chimera
let me
sounds-
just say what you're gonna miss next week. You're gonna wish you didn't miss anyway. 'Cause I found something last night that I was really excited to do, but I wasn't sure if we were gonna get there tonight or tomorrow or next time. It looks like it's definitely have to be next time.
Chimera sounds like a great thing to sacrifice.
Yuri, you're actually the one that, if I remember right, you're the one that got the rumor of the Chimera Island back in Mitros.
My rumors are that Roke killed his old.
No, not the party rumors. This was you were in a bar carousing, and one of the rumors you overheard was somebody was talking about a chimera that was living on an island and sinking ships.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to sacrifice, and we'd be needing the sacrifice.
So Chimera then? I just feel like we need to go to the Fates before we go to the Gigan and set into the other sea.
Yeah, but Krikos is not vibing that, you know?
Yeah,
No, let's go to the fates eventually, but I also like living, so I'm
We could put off fate.
I'm just saying, like, we're down to like 30 days and we haven't even been to the bigger parts of the ocean yet. So I feel like we need to get on to the bigger islands.
You know what? There was actually something I forgot to do. Last night, Kriakos, where did you sleep?
I probably would have crashed in an inn, I think, if we were partying about town.
Okay. I got a quick. Pull this up. I've saved it. Yeah. Dude. Where did it go? Ah, shit. This one? Oh man, I so in the PDFs you can write sticky notes, and so that's what I've been doing. Like whenever I think of something, I put it on a sticky note in here, and then I like just post it and all that, and that way I can go back and reference it. And I thought I put this sticky note at the end of Indigo Island specifically so I could find it real easy, but I did not. Where did I put that? All right, well that actually just have to wait till. That makes me real sad. Oh, that's right. Now I remember where I put it. Okay. There it is. All right. Kriakos.
Yeah.
As you rent a room in the inn, and you can still hear the sound of a party going on outside. You lay down in your bed, slightly drunk if you were drinking at all. I'm not sure.
I would have
Okay.
been
So
decently intoxicated.
yeah, and you're having trouble falling asleep. You're staring at the ceiling, and you feel something in the bed shift. And as you're kind of looking up at the ceiling, you look down at your body, and you see as 4 long tendrils kind of reach up out of the side of the bed beside you and wrap themselves around your body.
Does it feel like I'm hallucinating, or is there like I guess like a
You
physical
definitely
hallucination, or is it like physical?
you feel a pressure as these kind of wrap up around your body, and they are very thick, long black tendrils come up, and you feel them start to pull you down the mattress, and you begin to sink, and you sink into the mattress. Down, you see the bottom of the inn rising up above you as you kind of begin to fall. There's darkness before now you're under the island, and you're being dragged down to the bottom of the sea. You start kind of trying to gasp for breath, and air fills your lungs as you're not really expecting it because you're underwater. As you look around, suddenly the water has turned into this beautiful sky blue, and you look down where you're falling to, and you see land coming up to meet you before you gently land on the top of a mountain. You look out from this mountain, and you can see Mitros below you, spanning along the ocean, the beachside. And looking out farther, you can see islands in the ocean dotting. It's a wonderful sight. You turn around as you can feel there's something looming behind you. And you are face to face with Kentamane.
Oh shit.
And you are on the top of a mountain. He is standing with you basically right here. And he looks at you, expecting.
Gentleman?
You feel in the white knuckle clench of your hand, you have your staff here. And you look over, and the staff is there. The arms of the staff are spiraling up to the top of the staff before grabbing the top and sinking down into it again. just continuously over and over. The sky around you begins to turn to a deep red as the sun begins to go over to the horizon and set, becomes dark. The moon rises, and you see it arc across the sky and start to twirl around and around, days passing quickly. And you can feel yourself. Your hair, your fur is starting to grow gray in spots. Kintamane still stands there, expecting something.
I start panicking, and I say, "What does this mean? What do you want?"
Just stares. As you continue to age, your fur starting to turn.
I do my best to free you all.
You hear a deep rumble of the mountain. Like, it almost feels like an earthquake. But in your head, you can tell he's speaking to you. And the words he says are pledge yourself.
I do. I pledge to you, Kintamane.
The rumble happens again. And it says, renounce the previous.
Oof.
He is my oath, or I didn't actually have an oath. My loyalty to her is a thing of the past. It has long been a thing of the past. I renounce her.
The sky stops spinning, and the sun comes up to the highest point yet again. Kintamane, seemingly satisfied, turns as he begins walking towards the ocean. And you see him walk into the ocean, sinking into the depths. You look down at yourself again, and the gray hairs have reverted to your fine black coat. What's up, time?
I sigh, very, very, very relieved.
You awaken in your bed.
Do I have a window?
I lost you there.
What?
I lost you there. Your mic did that thing.
Sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah.
As I wake up, I will go outside, see how much time has passed. Like if I actually slept.
It is now
was
morning,
like,
basically. This is where you would have woken up and started walking down the street to find Yuri.
Okay.
As you check your assuming once you wake up, you look down to make sure that gray didn't stay.
Yeah.
And while the gray did not stay, there is a circle of gray going around in a band on your right bicep before starting to wind down just a little bit, and it kind of comes out to a sprawling hand. You have been marked.
It's pretty cool.
All right. And one last thing. Barty,
Oh.
where did you
Yeah.
sleep last night?
I was a responsible parent and I marched my Happy Meal ass back to the boat.
That's yeah. That works.
I ended
so-
up on a roof.
Yes. You were
And that's
tripping
why
balls
I
and wanted
didn't.
to get a better look at the stars.
That's why I didn't stay out. I have a child to take care of.
That's very true.
Oh, I'm not your child.
You're not. No. I'm sorry, but the day that you can fly and breathe fire, then you'll become my child.
Barty, you also have a dream this night.
Mm-hmm.
In your dream, you are inside of a stone room, and there are bars of iron separating half the room from the other. And as you are on one half, you look through those bars and you see yourself on the other side. And yourself on the other side is a raving madman. He's screaming in rage, and when he sees you looking at him, he rushes the bars and starts trying to hit them and trying to break them down. And he yells at you through the bars, "What's your name?"
Well, hi, friend. My name is Bartholomew.
No, that is not your name.
Well, sir, it is my name. That's the name I go by.
He goes, "Your name is," and then you bolt awake. A shadow of your previous self infiltrating your dreams.
Well then. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you can do it with that what you will. But
When Barty goes on a Eminem kick.
that is where we can call it for
Sounds good.
this thing. This is for Yuri. Yuri, I feel like I just heard you in the kitchen, so you probably can't hear.
Just start yelling at him.
Yuri, until he says yes.
Oh,
Yuri?
so I was getting ice.
Yeah, I heard you walking over to the kitchen right as I was about to start talking to
Oh, I thought I was done. Okay, what's up?
you. Yuri, as you finally get back to your room and you kind of kick off your shoes and all that, you kind of make yourself a little comfortable. You sit down on your bed and you notice that there is something else on your bed next to you. There is a pair of purple gloves. They are fingerless gloves. They have a black skull on the back of
Are they bombs?
them. No, they're gloves.
Okay. I want to inspect them like they're a bomb. I remember the incident that happened last time when someone found something in a bed.
I didn't do it this time.
Upon inspecting them, they seem like gloves.
Cool, I'll put them on.
All right. Do you want to attune to them?
Oh, I didn't. Do I have? I mean, is that like
In
a
order to
thing?
know what they do, you either have to attune to them or have them identified.
So I feel they're magical.
You do.
Oh yeah, I'll take off my
Ye-
necklace.
And you can tell they're hand knitted.
Okay.
I
I'll
say a
take off.
skull. Actually, sorry, it's like more of a skull design. I'll give you a picture.
But no, I'll take off my necklace because I feel like they're magical, and do what any normal person would do when they get fingerless gloves, and start rocking out.
All right. Fantastic. You begin rocking out. All right. After you take the hour to attune to them, you realize that you not only are able to play all of your instruments, you are proficient with all musical instruments now while wearing these. In addition, as you start rocking out, 3 ghostly figures appear behind you.
Are they cover banding me?
As you turn around, you recognize them from the 3 of the rowing crew that were doing the
Josh
best.
Groban, Justin Timberlake, Michael Bublé.
Yes. And they start backing you.
Nice.
They will stop playing. They will vanish after you stop playing for 1 minute. While accompanied by these Spectrum musicians, you have an advantage on performance checks.
Oh Lord, you're gonna regret that.
Oh, I know. In addition, your spell save DC for enchantment spells you cast while performing with the Spectrum musicians increases by 2.
Oof.
Oh, Jesus.
That might be a little OP. We might do 1.
Let's
2 is a
one.
lot.
2 is a lot.
My level 10 is my ultimate concert plan.
Yeah.
That just adds to the ultimate concert.
Even a max level spellcaster only gets a 19 DC.
Yeah, this would put you to a 20 at max level.
21 if you keep the 2.
Yeah, well, we might see if they can be upgraded for the 2 later or something.
I'm happy with the ghosts.
I forgot that we named one of them Justin Timberlake.
I'm typing out the sheet right now. You do have to play an instrument for at least 1 minute to get them to appear behind you.
That's no problem.
So know that whenever they are performing with you, your DC increases by the 1.
Yeah, so it's not for short-term things. It's
Right.
for playing performances.
Exactly.
I gotta think of a band name. Yuri and the Ghosts. Uranus and the Falling Stars.
That's not a bad one. And it works on multiple levels.
Yuri and the Dead Men. All right. Of Grim Fandango.
Wait, how do you... Did I say that?
It's in the thing, the journal.
Oh, I haven't even finished doing it. I didn't think it would pop up.
Yeah, Glove of the Grim Fandango. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the only thing you can do with that glove is rock out.
I'll add it to everybody's so y'all can see it too if y'all want. There we go. Players' journals, all players. Save, show the players. Not bad looking gloves. To what?
The Spanish.
Oh, the Mardi Gras skulls?
Yeah. I think they're called sugar skulls or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Or something like it. Oh, actually, I think they're like, I think sugar skulls are actually like a candy that they make on that Day of the Dead. And then they decorate them to look like those skulls.
Yeah.
They're made of
They also just
sugar
make
paste.
skulls of them.
Yeah.
And
So.
makeup.
But yeah, we are done for the night.
Cool beans.